everyone, it's Real Klein. You're watching another Supernatural review, and this is season 5, episode 1, Sympathy for the Devil. If you're new here, I talk about every single Supernatural episode, so let's get into it. So I guess the only thing I remember about this episode before rewatching it now is that they end up on a plane. That's the only thing. This episode was very bad in my opinion. It's already on the worst list of season 5. It's first episode in, really a tragedy, and it's kind of crazy because season 5 is such a good season. Like, it might be the greatest season of Supernatural out of 15 seasons, which is saying something. And so it's just so crazy. Like, this is how they started off with, like, this is the episode they started off with, and like, I'm trying to think about the other like first episode season premieres, and like season 3 wasn't that greatest, but like this one was just awful. Like, some of the other ones were like pretty good. Like, the pilot's good. Season 2 was good. I think season 4 was good. Season 3, as I just said, was like so, but this is just so bad. And something about this episode is it's completely serialized, and I feel like all the other, season premieres, they've been episodic with like a lot of serialization. Obviously not the first one. Well, yeah, I guess the first one, I don't know. It's hard to say with really pilots, but this one just was completely serialization, like no episodic, whatever. So we were introduced to new characters, like, so Mark Pellegrino was in this episode like right away, and like I didn't realize he was like right away. Meg comes back in a new body, so we call it like Meg 2.0, and I kind of talked about how in the last one, like, Ruby doesn't come back, and they kind of made it where it's like Sam like doesn't have, like, he just like loses the ability, like his demon blood ability, and they even said that in this episode, like it's just gone. And so it's something where, they were like, we're not continuing the storyline, let's close it. But I kind of just, I knew that Meg came back at a certain point, but I didn't realize it was like right away. And so something where it's like I thought we weren't going to continue that much with the demons, but then we did. And then the whole thing with Bobby just made me so mad, because at first I was like, why is Bobby acting this way? And then I completely forgot that a demon possessed him. And I'm like, knowing Bobby Singer, like, how does he let a demon possess him? Bobby's on it. Like, doesn't he have the tattoo? Like, the brothers, like, he's someone, like, I would think the boys would get possessed before, like, Bobby would get possessed. So it's just so out of his whatever. And then the whole thing is that then he, like, can't walk, is in a wheelchair, and I completely like forgot that storyline for Bobby. And like, why did they do this? Because like, it's literally first episode of season 5, like they wanted to do this, like they purposely want to make it so Bobby's in a wheelchair. Like, I wonder if it's something where they're like, we haven't done something new or interesting with his character, let's do it, where it's like, you don't need to do it. The brothers are the main point, and Bobby's kind of a side character. Hate to say Bobby, but that's who you are. And they don't need to do this thing like Bobby, where it's like this storyline because he's in a wheelchair and he can't do everything he's done before. And it's something that's also like, you're making him so weak. And so it's like, if you really wanted to give him something else as well, like I feel like there's other things they could have done. That's why I think I just like completely blocked it out of my mind that he like ends up in the wheelchair. And then it's for a few seasons, and I forgot how he gets to the wheelchair. Does Cash just heal him? Like, I don't even remember. But anyway, I feel like we were introduced to another character, but now I'm forgetting. They're basically talking about this Michael sword. And this is like the whole thing with the season. And it was something that I was like, I didn't realize this right away. I didn't realize it was the first episode in season 5. And I think it's something where it's like, as I said, at the end of season 4, they didn't probably like plan, like this is what they were gonna do with the Michael and Lucifer element. But I guess right away in season 5, they started it. And I think, they say right away, like, Dean is the best vessel for Michael. But I think when they like decided to do that, like the writers, they like knew that Sam would be the best vessel for Lucifer, but they don't want to reveal that yet, obviously. Sorry, that's a spoiler. So like, that's the thing, is like, the angels have certain vessels that work for them, and it's fine. So that's why like Mark Pellegrino is a vessel for Lucifer, but then we'll see, like, as the season progresses, that that's not, it can't sustain Lucifer, and that's why Sam is the perfect vessel. And So something Michael's the professor for Dean, and then they're like trying to get Dean to say yes, because it's like, that's the thing with demons. Demons can just possess, but angels have to have consent. Which is something I think was really smart of the writers to do. You know, it's different than, you know, what you do with demons, and there's this whole element to it, like, of having the consent, I guess. But then Cass comes and he just like kills all the angels. I don't know, it's like all over the place a little bit. Oh, they go to Chuck at one point. Oh my god, that's the new character, Becky. I didn't realize Becky like came this early in the show. Like, this is her first episode, Becky. She's like a super fan, and it's kind of also feel like it wasn't needed necessarily. I don't know if it's they were trying to do something like, you know, try to break the episode up and have some humor, because she was like some comic relief, you know, bringing her in, and something I feel like they might want to use in the future, and obviously they did. So yeah, just like a lot of new things happening, and it's something where it's like, you just started off the season, they didn't need to do all these things, and I wonder if they were like worried, you know, we need to reveal that Dean is Michael's perfect vessel the first episode, so there's something for the season. Like, I wonder if they did that because they were worried they didn't reveal enough. Like, I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, it just like was all over the place. So many new characters, you know, I guess not enough comedic moments. It didn't feel like a Supernatural episode. It felt very serialized, and I feel like it's just so hard to start a season that way. Like, I understand because of season finale, but it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like, and I said before, like, sometimes serialized episodes are good. Like, sometimes they are good, and this one just wasn't. It was just too all over the place, and it's actually really sad. And like, I can't believe they started off like the best season of Supernatural like this way, and I obviously didn't remember much of it because it's not good. Like, I don't even know if I ever rewatched this episode. So anyway, I'm gonna end it here, but thank you guys for watching. You know, comment your thoughts if I'm completely wrong, you know, comment below anyway. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.